kind of good work. Cinco de Mayo, by the way. I will briefly talk about risk assessment and by discussing several points of failure in our design and make a few recommendations for disaster recovery. Because we were limited on resources, unfortunately, if you look at the master server, and I know we were going over some of the slides before Lester was covering those, that we got a lot of resources on that one server. So it does represent a single point of failure. So if that master server goes down, unfortunately, the entire system will be unavailable until the system is restored. So, and I mentioned the resources. So we've got DHCP, TFTP, and DNS. If all those go down, that means that the ESXi servers would not be able to connect to the master server. And also Active Directory would be unavailable from a remote location. As far as the ESXi, the DRS, Lester kind of went over some of that in some of the demos as well, that if an ESXi server were to go down, this is where DRS, the Distributed Resource Locator, would come into play. And basically would just take over and transfer the virtual machines that are loaded onto that server to the next available machine in the cluster. And of course, this process would happen automatically through virtual infrastructure. As far as about the backups, I know it sounds like a no-brainer, but backups are very important, often overlooked. Our recommendation would be to do backups daily, since all of our virtual machines are stored on the production server. We want to probably schedule those backups either early mornings or maybe late evenings to make things easier, to have as least amount of interruption as possible, essentially. Another really neat feature of virtualization is cloning. And basically, just to give you a scenario, if one of the virtual machines were to have a problem, get corrupted, or something of that nature, the cloning template would easily allow you to create a new virtual machine literally within several minutes, thus saving a lot of time and money for you and the organization. So that's just one of the many beauties of virtualization. With that, I will pass it on to Chris Hart.